All teenagers have dreams of their future.
I want to be a sports agent.
I want to be a doctor or lawyer.
I want to be a scientist.
I want to be an actress.
I want to be a cameraman.
I want to be president.
I want to be a dog trainer.
I want to be an orthopedic surgeon.
I want to be a landscaper.
I want to be an actor.
Sadly, too many teens do not live to see their dreams come true. Motor vehicle crashes are the #1 killer of teenagers. Alabama ranks as the second highest state for teen fatal crashes per capita. 1,143 Alabama teens lost their lives in fatal crashes from 2000 to 2006. In 2006 alone, 31,167 Alabama teens were involved in crashes and 163 teens died in fatal crashes. A recent All-State study rated the Birmingham-Hoover metro area as #5 in the nation for teen auto fatalities. However, the problem is not confined to the big city. Communities all over Alabama have lost teenagers due to car accidents, and many Alabamians mourn the loss of sons, daughters, siblings, teammates, and friends. In fact, the odds are that you know someone who has been hurt or died in a car accident. Many factors can contribute to car accidents. Showing off for friends. Distractions such as talking on the phone. Texting. Too many passengers. Lack of sleep. Not paying attention and multitasking. Speeding is the leading cause of accidents among teenage drivers. Alcohol and excessive noise also prevent teens from driving safely.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Osborne, and I was in a horrible car accident in high school. The events leading up to the accident were mostly just young people, 4 teenage girls, going out. It was very, very late. Not really worried about anything but just having fun and being together and being stupid. Not paying attention to the fact that there were no lights on the road, or that who cares what the speed limit is. We just all went out. We were trying to have fun, inexperienced, and trying to impress her friends. The accident took place on a very dark, curvy road. It was the middle of the night and it wasn't very well lit. The road had a pretty bad reputation that we kind of ignored. The driver sped down a pretty steep hill at about 70 miles an hour, and we went up the next hill, and she didn't stop at the stop sign, and we went pretty far off the ground, and she just lost control of the car, swerved off the road, and we hit the tree going at a pretty high speed and wrapped around the tree. The injuries are pretty severe. The driver was the luckiest, if you could say that. She shattered her arm and got pretty banged up. The 2 girls that were together in the passenger seat, one of them cracked her skull and she had her jaws broken and had to have them wired shut for quite a few months. The other girl in the front seat shattered her pelvis and her tailbone, and she was in the hospital for a couple of weeks afterwards and in a wheelchair for quite a few months. I also broke my pelvis, and I tore my shoulder and had some dental work. Was in a wheelchair for about 3 months. It's been over 10 years since the wreck, but I mean, I'm completely healed. We are all very lucky to be alive at all. I still get occasional aches and pains, but mostly it's just I have fear for other people, not so much for myself, but I'm pretty scared of car wrecks. I'm always worried if somebody's 5 minutes late that something's happened. I see car wrecks on the side of the road, and it breaks my heart. So even to this day, that scares me a little bit. It's more of a fear for others. What I've learned from this whole situation really is it's just awakened a passion in me for teenagers, to help them, to warn them so that they don't make the same mistakes that my friends and I did and that so many teenagers make. My biggest advice is just to be careful, to be aware and responsible. You know, you're not the only one on the road, especially if you have your friends, or if you're riding alongside of friends. You could land yourself in the hospital, in an early grave, not just yourself, but other people. So I just wish that the kids would learn from my story so that they would have a good future.
In addition to physical and emotional consequences for those involved in the accidents, there are consequences for loved ones as well. Families and friends are left to pick up the pieces after a fatality. Surviving teen drivers who cause accidents may have to face legal ramifications that could follow them throughout the rest of their lives. While there is no way to guarantee an accident-free future, you can take steps to reduce your risk. Wear your seatbelt and require all passengers to buckle up. Adjust your mirrors for clear visibility before starting the vehicle. Avoid common distractions by placing your cell phone out of reach and by turning down the music to minimize noise. Pay attention to all traffic lights, road signs, pavement striping, and other traffic, including pedestrians. Also, be sure to obey speed limits and never drink and drive. Make sure your vehicle is properly maintained. Avoid racing and never try to beat a train. In addition to becoming a safe driver, you can inform your friends of the risk and encourage them to be safe drivers. All teens want to be noticed. But do you really want to be noticed? All teens want to be remembered. But do you really want to be remembered? All teens have dreams.
I want to be a lawyer.
I want to be a wedding planner.
I want to be a policeman.
I want to be a Spanish translator.
I want to be a chemical engineer.
I want to be a news anchor.
I want to be a doctor.
I want to be a makeup artist.
I want to be an orthopedic surgeon.
I want to be an actress.
Do your part to keep dreams alive and help us save Alabama teens.